So these small cap coins and some of these meme coins, they're absolutely relentless here. Look at this BTT BitTorrent. I haven't heard of this thing since around about 2021 when it was pumping. I see beams going nicely. That's been the talk of the town lately with the gaming guys. And then Doge absolutely ripping. We saw PEPE ripping. We spoke about those yesterday. And then today I've got some setups brewing for you guys that I think could potentially be moving in the next couple of days. We just need BTC to start settling down and let this dominance, please, can this dominance just start dropping just to give these altcoins the breathing room that they need. We really want to send these things. So today I'm bringing you some AVAX stuff. We're talking about this BRC20 token, the FUD. Maybe we're going to get some entries here as well. And I'm literally going to get carried out on a stretcher in this oil long that I'm sitting in. It just keeps dumping and dumping and dumping. So we're going to talk about this oil as well, guys. So yeah, let's... I'm trying to find my phoenix, my flames. I was going to say, let's get right into it and give you fire, but I can't find that thing. So let's just get right into this BTC chart. So here we are right now, BTC on the 1 hour. This is how I'm playing it now, and it just keeps pumping and pumping, and we get finding new levels, and it's not giving us time to settle down. And we really, as traders, as alt traders, we really just want to see this BTC just start settling down somewhere and just pick a level and just start chilling for us so that we can unlock some of these alts. So levels I'm watching today now, BTC 382 bounce here at 43,280. That's a nice area. If we do get a wick down into this area and a bounce, that might give the alt some fire. And then I'm looking at this 42,500 as well. That's our 618. And we know how reliable the 618 has been. So if we are sweating and we're getting a bit edgy in our seats and things are dropping, you want to pull out the 618 here at 42,500 and see if BTC is going to bounce there. And then that could potentially give the alts the breathing room. So I think we do need some kind of dump and then a little pump there, and that'll send us. So BTC on the weekly, this is what I'm looking at currently. We've still broken through the 786. I'm still hunting now this 48K region at the 618. Are we going to get it, or are they going to end this? Are they going to end this party too soon here? Let me know in the chats what you guys are thinking. Is this 618 going to hit, or is it too obvious? Is it just too obvious for us that we're going to go to that 618? Crypto Nympho says, Big Daddy Uncle Dill. You must listen to Uncle Dill. That's how it works. Let's see who's here. Who's here? Charles is here. What's happening? Sasha's here. Joy is here. What's happening? Guys, drop some tokens in here. I want to look at some of your tokens. Joy says full on degen vibes. Guys, you know this is what I bring. You know, I like a little bit of leverage. I like a bit of 1 hour, 15 minutes when the time is right. We can look at those. So yeah, we're going to take a look. Let's talk about some of this FUD floating around today. Oh, well, firstly, let's talk about Jason Pizzino. I mean, he's posted a really great chart here. This is interesting. He's saying we're in disbelief 2 phase in this crypto market cycle. And it's very interesting because, you know, people are walking around. They can't believe it's pumping. They can't believe it's not dumping. And it's quite a sort of a stressful time for people. And because you don't know now if you need to go all in long and wait for the pullbacks, or you need to start shorting now and you're going to get rinsed. So yeah, guys, let me know who's feeling this disbelief, or are you guys all in here? Let's see what you guys are doing. Who says getting wrecked? Who says getting wrecked here? We must send these things. And somebody's talking about 𝗬𝗬𝗬𝗬. Is 𝗬𝗬𝗬𝗬 going to be the next PEPE? Is it going to be the next 100 to 500x meme coin? I wonder. There's a lot of talk about that 𝗬𝗬𝗬𝗬 token. You never know what could happen. Just make sure you're buying the right one. So yeah, look, it does feel a little bit like disbelief still in this time, and people are waiting. They're waiting. They're waiting for these pullbacks. But I don't know. Are we going to get them? What are they planning for us? So here's the latest FUD today. We saw stacks and we saw ORDIs and we saw all these BRC20 tokens pumping. And one of these developers, Luke Dasher, came out with some salty news about it, and these tokens started dumping. And you know, when this type of FUD comes out, it often just gives an entry opportunity to carry on with a nice big move. So, you know, I don't know if is he the be all and end all of everything here. Who knows? But he made some comments about ending ordinals, and you know, there's a lot of arguments saying it's impossible to do that now. There's too much money in the system and all sorts of things. But what I wanted to show you is, based on this FUD, we've had some epic rejections on some of these BRC20 tokens. And here's stacks, for example. Monster move yesterday into this major resistance zone. So I really like the look of this thing, straight into this 1.28 region. And now we got this monster rejection on the back of some FUD. And is this an opportunity now to get stuck into stacks? Because remember, Uncle Dill was telling you over here that you need to buy stacks. And I was hoping that you bought stacks, but now it's ripped again. And now they fudded it out. And do we have another opportunity here in this region from 1 on the button down to about 0.95? So that is starting to look like an interesting bounce zone for me here on stacks. So let's see how this plays out. But opportunity potentially brewing. And if we lose this area, though, I'd say quick little meltdown. We might have a stop along the way on the elevator here at 0.87. And then we're back to testing that 200-week MA. But right now, for me, for the bulls, stacks bulls, if you consider that FUD just a small little dip in the ocean here, then we are looking at this 0.96 level up to about 1. So it could be a nice opportunity here brewing for you guys. Who else is here? Oh, we got lots of questions for 𝗬𝗏𝗊. I see Bruce's favorite coin. No, it's not his favorite coin, but Bruce trades at 𝗬𝗏𝗊 a little bit. He's waiting in the wings here. He's got a setup for you guys too. Value Shooter says disbelief. Leo is a believer. Jared wants some more dog on Solana, this Myro token. Let's see who else is here. What's going on? Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, yeah, I've got AVAX for you guys as well. The next one I've got ORDIs. So we were looking at this guy yesterday, looking for an entry. They came and they fudded us out here. Nice big rejection here. This is the 1 hour we're watching. And they gave us a horizontal and a 786 bounce. So right now we are at resistance. We've got a 382 resistance area here that it's pushing into. But I think we're going to get a little pop up here, get some support, and then we should be going. And that will be people brushing off this FUD, saying, you know, things are okay now, a little bit scared. We got new entries now, and now we can send this thing. So if I were you on ORDIs, the best buys for me, these moves down into the 786 here at 43, or we are now at resistance. So now is the time. You've got to be patient. You've got to let this pop up. Then you want to dial in. You can maybe look at 15-minute candles. You want to see this become support, exactly like it was doing here previously yesterday. You want to just pop up there, let that become support, and that could be your entry, and send these ORDIs a little bit higher. Who is 𝗵𝗆𝗃? Can somebody tell me who 𝗵𝗆𝗃 is, please? Maybe I'm a little bit out of the loop here. CFX, questions for CFX, yes. Guys, remember this LINA as well, this LINA token. Don't sleep on this LINA. I remember CFX and LINA, they have moved together in the past. Let's see, Polkadot with exclamations. There's lots of screaming here for Polkadot. So the trade I still want to give you guys, that I'm still obsessed with, is this DYDX 8 hour. And I keep looking at this chart, looking. We know they had a token lock. It's the way they've sold this thing off hasn't been bad. It seems to have held these levels really nicely. And I don't want you guys to forget the experience I had January 23 when that DYDX pumped something like 250%. This is a DEX. They're making money. It's a great project. Obviously, they had this token unlock. Tokens were sold. And there is selling pressure, but now we are getting into a region that is almost too hot to ignore here for DYDX. We're hovering around this support here at this 2.9, and now I'm eyeing out a 618 pull that I pulled from the 17th of October, which is a low. This is a big area, and we've got a 50-day MA pushing through here. And I fired up 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 again, and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is saying to us, here's an X, okay? We printed this short on 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 on DYDX on the 17th of November. And now it's printed its first X for us, telling us that this trend might be changing. Not immediately, but it might be looking to start turning over. The bears are getting tired here. So note this X that we've got here, pushing into the 50-day MA, which is generally a strong support zone, and the 618, and we've got a trend. So I'm loading up on DYDX. I'm looking for longs here. I'm looking for to build a position into the 618. Obviously, if we lose the 618, we're playing a different game. I'm wrong, whatever. I'll go cry about it. But right now, for me, DYDX is a trade building here. 618 trend, 50-day MA. starting to be too hot to ignore for me right now. So provided this market stays decent and we don't have some mega dump everywhere, I'm long DYDX at these levels. Gotta love a counter trade to a token unlock. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Okay, the next one I've got for you is AVAX. So there's a lot of talk on AVAX, and you can see how strong AVAX has been today. Today alone, it's pumped and it's broken through this major resistance area. So this was a big move for AVAX, nice and strong. Look at that, it broke through. It even retested here on the 4 hour. This horizontal region, it's popped up now, and now we are looking for some stability for AVAX, and then we want to see AVAX kick on and really start pushing to new levels. So what I'm looking at here, we just want a little bit of consolidation here on AVAX. We can try and track some kind of flag. You can see we do have this 236 currently offering up some support, and then we do have this 382. So super bullish on AVAX here, provided we hold this flag. So let's see how we go. Let's see if we can pick up buys at this 382. These could be great areas just to start picking up a couple of little buys here, and then send it higher and see if we can start pushing through trends at any point. So right now, buy areas for me on AVAX 25.4, which is 236 fib. Okay, it seems to be holding there currently on the 4 hour. If we lose this on BTC weakness and it starts falling over, look for BTC to bounce on a corresponding level here, and try and see if AVAX gives you that bounce at 24.5. So that could be a hot zone here for AVAX to start building a position, and then we can send this hopefully into the weekend, and maybe something strong coming from AVAX. Let's zoom out here. And you can see we need to attack these highs over here around about 28 to 30 for AVAX. So it is looking possible here based on the current strength, and we've seen there's big interest in AVAX from the gaming guys as well. Massive platform for that. I see total value locked is increasing. It's gone up something like 30% in the last while. So AVAX is coming alive again, and you can see it's showing in the current strength. So definitely something you want to be involved in. You don't want to take off your watch list. Dynaway says 25's a buy. 25's a buy. Okay. SNX, that's an interesting one. Let's see who else is here. We got some gaming token requests again. Myria nodes. I've got playable gains for you guys. Robin says trust your gut. Yeah, I'm going with it. You know, like we say in trading, you're either wrong or you're rich. So that's how we do it, and that's how we do things. Sometimes we're wrong, and sometimes we're right. And when we're right, we celebrate. Okay, let's see. �11 was a good mover as well. Let me just get through some of these others here. I think Solana also could be something brewing here for us. This is pushing up into this range high currently. So Sol on the 8 hour looking interesting to me, pushing up into this range region, and you can see this type of shape that I love to form here, little squeeze situation. So we're pushing up into this horizontal area. I see someone's changed my pen color here. Let me change my pen. There we go. Squeezing into this resistance area here, potentially looking for a pop into 68, rejection, find some support for us, and then I want to send Sol to this big weekly level here at 74. So quite a simple play here. We want Sol to push up. We want to see it develop support. We need the 64 area to hold. So again, let's not get too excited. Let's let it push higher. We want to dial in. Let's see that we get some support for Sol at around about 64, and then we can start building something up here for a potential move to a big weekly level. And it's a really simple, clean exit strategy here as well. If you are wrong, you've got this trend that you can play with, and you've also got these horizontals over here at 58. So if we are wrong, this thing's going to lose trend. It's probably going to react at this horizontal, kick up a little bit, maybe give you an exit, and then send us a little bit lower down. So again, if you're playing these trends, they're normally quite easy to exit once you get out of certain levels. And remember, if you lose a trend, it often reacts at a horizontal lower down, gives you a bounce, which can often then give you the bears their short entry, or the bulls, if you're holding your position, it can often give you an opportunity to exit at a slightly better price. So watch out for the retest, bulls and bears. So if you lose that trend, it works for bulls and bears here. Larissa wants to see Doge. Of course, we're going to look at Doge. There might be a Doge. There might be a Doge entry coming here. There might be a Doge entry. Render's looking ready according to Mark. So Mark, we can take a look at Render. Let's go Doge. because of this. This was absolutely ridiculous. Guys, we looked at this one yesterday. We got our break. What did it do? It retested the 236 horizontal on the daily. It was a perfect retest for Doge. I hope you guys got some of your buys in there, and off it went. So this was a massive move, and Doge has broken some big levels here. This was a 21% pump for Doge. It's now broken the 200-week MA. This is a massive level here for Doge. The 0.0977 is big level for Doge. What I'd say you want to watch here, horizontal 0.094. Okay, so if we lose the 200-day MA, which is 0.097, you're looking at a support bounce here, 0.094. That is your next support region for Doge. And that, if it behaves the same way that it did yesterday, we broke that horizontal, we came back and we retested. Now you can see we've broken the horizontal. Let's come back here, see if we get this retest at 0.095. And then big things to come for Doge. I don't want to get too excited here, but there are some potentially big targets. I mean, this wick high, for example, 0.15 is 90% away. So just play safe though. Again, make sure you understand your levels, your safe levels, and look for big levels. When you're looking for stop regions and buy regions, always make sure you're tying in some good solid areas. Don't just randomly enter into these positions. Tie them into solid zones. Okay, let's see who else is going on here. VRA, Super was doing things today. I had a bit of a scalper set up on Super. I can bring that up for you, no problem. XRP is starting to rip according to JMO. Let's quickly look before I jump into my next one. Let's pull up XRP quickly. You guys tell me it's starting to rip. I need to believe you. So hopefully it is. Ooh, 12 hour. What candles are we watching here? What candles were you watching? Let's see. Let's dial in a bit. Okay, there's too many degens here. I can see the degens are here. They're talking about XRP starting to rip, but they're watching 5-minute candles, and we zoom into the 1 hour. It's hardly moved, but I hear you. It's very exciting when it does start moving. Okay, let's. Okay, so XRP, nothing really to report here other than 50-day MA bringing up some support. So you do have horizontals here, 0.60. 0.606 is your 50-day MA and your horizontal support on the 12 hour. So not a bad level of support. If you lose that, you're looking at this 0.58. So yeah, be careful here. It's definitely not ripping on a 12 hour, but give it some time. You can see this is resistance currently. So yeah, just take it easy here. Okay, the next one I wanted to update was PEPE. We looked at this one as well. And again, nice big mover. And look what it did. You'll see these altcoins are doing this again and again and again. They keep repeating themselves here. They're breaking through old support and they're retesting. If you dial into PEPE here, look at this. You dial into PEPE, look what it's done here. It's blown up and it's come back and it's retested this old resistance now as support and bounce. So that is normally your optimal entry area, and that gives you the tightest and safest entries. And then you can play these guys level by level and look for the next region. So your next target for PEPE, if everything holds now, we are looking at a 30% move to that range high. So multiple zeros and 188. So that is still on. That was the target I gave you guys yesterday. And so far it's playing out. We wanted that break. We wanted that retest of support, and so far so good. So if you did get that buy, you could tuck your stop under the daily candle, and let's hope for the best there. 0.145. So that is the daily low. If you start losing that and the candle closes below that area, then you are potentially looking at lower levels. So just eyes on that level. This is a big level here for PEPE, but a potential 30% move, especially if we're going to have a fun green weekend. I see Floki's moving as well. These meme coins, huh? Is that guys? Is this a sign of the top again? I'm asking this question again. When these meme coins start pumping here, what are they doing to us? What is their plan? We've got calls for a big dot move as well. Okay, let's see. What else do I have here? I've got an update on GRT. Sheldon and I are both loving this GRT. He's got a slightly different chart to what I'm looking at, but it's the same principle. We're breaking this horizontal here. For me, GRT needs to hold this 0.16, maybe just a little bit under, but then some big targets up ahead if it does. So let's just zoom out on the weekly here and we can see what's going on. I've highlighted the top of this wick here at 0.23. As a potential blowout zone here for GRT. And we know, we've seen this thing move in the past. Look at these candles. Look what they can get up to here with GRT. So a little bit of patience, but there could be a nice move coming here. So you want to just make sure that your support is holding. So another way to look at it is you can give secondary support here. You can get this trend in here. So you can see how that support plays out. Okay, so you've got that horizontal and you've got the trend support as well. So that is what you can target there, 0.16, maybe just a little bit lower as support. But we start losing that, then we're looking at testing 0.153. 𝗣𝗵𝗱𝗱𝗃 says, I just coin geckoed 𝗬𝗵𝘂. Guys, I don't know, this 𝗬𝗵𝘂 thing, you never know. I mean, it's got a tiny market cap. There's a lot of buzz around it. So yeah, maybe something's going to happen there, maybe. But yeah, I wouldn't bet the house on it, that's for sure. So just take it easy here. Yeah, no, there's a lot of 𝗬𝗵𝘂 talk. Okay, let's go to the next one I've got for you. Playable games. I wanted to show you guys this. This was insane. You can see these tokens, they come and they revisit some of these highs, and that's why I was showing you that wick on GRT as a potential target as well. Look how this thing has come up. It's come and pinged this high from September 22. Okay, so this is now obviously a major resistance zone, but the fact that they're getting so aggressive here at this area tells me we might be in for some bigger things. So I want to dial in a little bit and just try and give you guys something to work with. I don't think this is a leverage play. I don't even think you can trade leverage on this thing, but you can see what they're doing. It's the typical flag vibes here. This is 8 hour, but typical flags and breaks. They're just sending this around all the time. So you want to identify solid buy areas. If you want to get involved in this project and you want to know where to exit if it turns south and where you want to be long if it starts going north, well, the first place you can look at is this nice fat zone here for support. So 0.0565. So that is a nice fat support region. So I would say if you don't get a bounce here on any pullbacks, then potentially things are looking a bit sad here in the gaming market as a whole, potentially, and then things are turning over, because this would be quite a monster move down. Let's just check the size of this. Yeah, that's a 33% drop. So if you start losing more than 33-40%, then things are turning a bit salty in the market in general. So you want to just be careful there. And then support buy areas, well, you can identify this horizontal here. You can see we should get some kind of reaction at this region here, 0.0746. So that is not bad. And currently you can see they are trying to fight this little resistance zone. So if you are buying playable games here, you are actually buying into a resistance area. So just be aware of that. Don't be surprised if it rejects. Okay, so just note, this is major resistance here. This was that August 22 wick. And this is your next one, 888. So you are at resistance. So ideally, if you're looking for buyers, you're looking for something along these lines, 74.56. So those are preferred areas. Obviously, degens and people with a 2-year hodl plan, well, that's a different ball game. But remember, we are like at all-time highs here for playable games. Doesn't mean it can't go more. Just means, you know, understand your areas, know what you're buying, and know where your exit is if it starts falling over. Okay, Philippe really wants me to chart super. And so does where's this other guy? Sebi. Okay, guys. Okay, super. Let's do it. I had a super scalp chart out earlier. I want to make sure I got the right one. Here we go. Okay, so super, I dialed in a little bit for you, created a little bit of a picture as to what's going on. Very bullish token at the moment, as you guys know. I mean, the exclamations you're giving me, you obviously know about it. Yeah, things are looking up for super. I think there's big things coming, but how do you get involved and how do you buy it? Well, you really got to identify strong zones. So you can see, again, the Fibonacci here just playing out. 382, you can see it's reacting at the 382. Again, doesn't mean it's going to go from here. Doesn't mean it's going to pump from here, but we know this 382 is a solid zone for us. And then we've got 618 down here, tied in with horizontals. So if you are still bullish on super, you want a piece of the action. These altcoins, remember, they pump and they breathe, and they pump and they breathe, and you're looking for solid buy areas. So for me, super at 0.49 is an area of interest, definitely an area where you could get something. And it is sitting on a 382 currently, but I don't have much else for you. It's there's not major support floating around this area. That's why I do like, I do prefer the 618. And then you can also bang out a trend. You want to just make sure you get a couple of touches on a trend up, and you want to see, is this move going to continue? If this move is going to continue, it's going to continue in an uptrend. So if it turns up here, let's see, maybe you're going to get something along these lines. Maybe you're going to get that bounce over there. And remember, once these coins start losing their trends, it means the flavor of the month or whatever the trade is, it's now they're getting tired of it and they're potentially sending it lower. And that is normally your cue to start looking for potential exits. So remember, once they start losing these uptrends, and a lot of them are steep, so eyes on these trends. But once these trends start falling over, then you know it's time to start jumping ship. And again, the trend is your friend, and play that trend. But once we lose that trend, then it's time to start looking for exits. I got requests for 𝗬𝗃, BCH. Geez, BCH had a pump this morning, and then they reversed it. They reversed it about 8% from what I saw. And I see helium is back in the picture, that HNT. I don't know where that came from, but that's been moving. Then I've got a request for Trader Joe. Yeah, that is something I wanted to talk about today, actually. Another sort of a bullish thing for AVAX. It's Trader Joe is on AVAX. And it's a DEX, and it's lagging a little bit, I would say. If you look at things like DYDX and some of the other guys, they've been doing really well. They've been pumping. And Trader Joe here is looking a little bit laggy and currently rejecting. This is the weekly chart, by the way, rejecting on a 618. So we do have a rejection zone right here, currently 0.523. So careful over here. But upside targets, if you can nail yourself an entry here on Trader Joe, you do have an upside here of about 0.69 before you get the proper reversal. So what we can do is we can try and dial in a little bit and try and see if we can snipe something here for you guys, give you something to work with. So you can see it's rejecting. This white line here is that 618, and you can see how it rejects. Again, the Fibonacci and the science is coming into play here. 618 rejection. Let's see where we can get a pullback. So I'm just going to pull a fib from this low to that high, and you want to see where it ties in with some horizontals. You want to see hot areas here where you tie in horizontals and fibs together, preferably some moving averages if you've got some of those as well. I just want to play around with these levels here a little bit now. I do like that one. Not tying in beautifully though. Okay, so we are missing out a little bit. So entry ideas here for Trader Joe. If you do like this one and you are interested in Trader Joe, best zone for me, 𝗵𝗶𝗱𝗶𝗃, and then 𝗵𝗶𝗱𝗃. So 𝗵𝗶𝗱𝗃 and 𝗵𝗶𝗱𝗃. I don't have much tie in here on this 382. We've got some light support here, not great. So maybe a little wick into that region could work out nicely. And again, just look out for a little flag here. We could easily just flag this for a while, consolidate, and then give us a nice little move here. Okay, Joycaster really wants fetch. Okay, hold on, we'll get there now. Okay, let's see. Link is the next one. Oh, LINA. So this is the LINA I was talking about the other day. Again, just bringing it to your attention once again. There's so much consolidation here on LINA. Again, doesn't mean it's necessarily going to go up, but I'm pointing this out to you. There's lots of consolidation here happening. potentially inverse head and shoulders. First level you want to crack though is this next region. You want to push it to 0.012. So that's my first area I'm watching. If we can get LINA up here, we need to break this major area. This is a big resistance zone, so we need to crack up here, and then we're going to look at the 0.012 as our next area. And then my upside target for LINA, once we get going, is about a 50% move. So right now, if you are looking for entries, the best entry was the other day when we were looking at this one. We can dial in here. Let's see if we got something spicy here for you. So you can see they are lighting this candle up a little bit. There is a little bit of interest in it, but major consolidation here. So let's just try and look at a support region. Okay, so you can see what's going on here. This is interesting now. They are trying to find a base for LINA. So potential support here for you guys, 0.108 down to 0.106. So these are support markers for you guys. If you're looking for these moves up, you want to try and push through that resistance. These are your base support zones that you can start watching on LINA. And then again, dial out, always look at the bigger picture, try and understand where you are. And remember, we are sitting at a resistance region, okay? There's resistance here in that zone. Okay, so what we want to see is this push higher, break, some support, and then there's big moves coming here for LINA, in my opinion. And we saw CFX ripping, so hopefully something coming here for LINA. Remember, they had a hack. There was a lot of FUD about them, and yeah, people got a bit depressed with it. And now maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. I've got Bruce still waiting in the wings here. Got a big trade. Bruce.
Hey everybody.
What's happening?
Actually, lots going on. I've been tracking. I'm in my third leg of Solana. I got DNX and Theta starting up.
He doesn't look like a DGen, but I'm telling you, he's a DGen, Uncle Bruce. Telling you. And he's got big bags of soul, massive soul bags. What's our likeage like there? What's our likeage like?
I don't know. Actually, let me look. Hold on. It is. We are 303. Kind of pathetic. 303.
Oh no, guys! I'm not unleashing the beast for 303 likes. I'm sorry, he's too legendary to release that. Guys, give us 500 likes. Bruce has actually taken a trade as well, and he's got a banger setup for you guys. Come on.
I've got DYDX. I'll show 𝗕𝗵𝘁 for that. Whoever was asking
they
for it.
want 𝗕𝗵𝘁. Okay, guys, we want likes for 𝗕𝗵𝘁. While we wait for likes, exactly. I got to talk to you guys about something. This Coincall that I told you about yesterday, you guys are savages. You all signed up for this thing. You get a half a ETH free position. Okay, this is a limited offer here. This is a new exchange. Okay, this is what I'm going to do with you guys. I'm going to teach you guys how to trade options on Coincall. I'm also going to start opening, when the time is right, an AI futures portfolio here. The same thing I'm doing on 2bit. I'm going to start opening leverage positions here on these AI tokens, and I want to see which one is going to win. I've got a DeFi portfolio that I'm building on 2bit in futures, and I'm going to start building an AI one here in Coincall. Now, the thing about Coincall is you sign up, you do their stuff, you get a half a ETH free position. Okay. You guys went beast mode yesterday when you started signing up on this one, but now they told me today they're bringing, right now it's only options on ETH and BTC, but as of tomorrow you all can now trade options on Sol, Matic, BCH, Filecoin, Litecoin, XRP, Link, CAS, and Doge. I mean, this is going to get ridiculous. So yeah, guys, we're going to have a lot of fun here. If we got some moon targets for things like Sol, Matic, might be a nice casual way to get stuck in. So yeah, guys, get stuck into Coincall there. Yeah,
I really appreciate, by the way, 2bit. I opened it up and I've turned it into my scalping portfolio.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So here's my 2bit here. So yeah, nice. Yeah, look, it's trades like 𝗕𝗫𝘁. It's very KYC friendly, and so far so good. So you can see what I've done here. I took I added a new DeFi to my my portfolio here. I opened Comp today, and I'm going to show you why I opened Comp. It's not a bad looking position. And so yeah, you can see 1 inch is running. It was small positions. I've added now a little bit to 1 inch. I added a bit to Curve. I added to Sushi, and I added to Wi-Fi. And let's see how we go. Look, the idea is if we get massive dumpage here on the market, these things are going to get wiped out. But if the market plays ball, we're going to grow these positions, and we're going to try and 20 or 30x this account. And we're going to do it just using these DeFi tokens. So yeah, eyes on this one. And look, you can see comp is starting to move. So let me show you comp. So guys, remember, Coincall in the description. Sign up there. It's an exclusive offer. 2Bit also, there's an exclusive offer on 2Bit. They are KYC friendly. They are in the description. And here's Uncle Run.
I heard your Lux Algo trade yesterday. Smashed it out of the fucking ballpark.
that was the Easy Algo, yeah.
Easy Algo.
No, bro. It was
Smashed
ridiculous.
it out of the park.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah, we did 100% on that. 20x trade. But I'm a DJ.
Wait, you did 100%. Oh wait,
I did a 20x long on optimism, based on that indicator. It broke through the yellow.
Okay, so tell me what the indicator is saying now. I forget about yesterday. I missed that trade.
Let's see.
I missed the fucking trade. What does the indicator say now?
And let me see if it's still on here. Let's see if it's still open. Okay, hold on. No,
Put the indicator on.
I'm getting it. I'm trying to get it. You're putting me under pressure. Aren't you going on another show now?
I am, but I heard about this indicator.
Yeah. Okay, so here's our indicator. So this was yesterday. Okay, this is lots of lights, lots of colors here. Don't panic. Okay, so yesterday we saw optimism dip through this weekly pivot here, this yellow marker. But the minute it started climbing back in, that was our signal.
Is that what the indicator said? Buy.
Yeah. So, well, they gave me the weekly pivot. It was an indication to buy, and this was our TP zone. This blue area here was the daily pivot zone. And
okay, so what is it saying now?
Now it says chill.
Yeah.
It says there's not a signal every day. Just hold on.
Red doesn't know how to do that one.
You can buy off these supports if you want to buy. I wouldn't buy it now, though.
Okay, so what is the indicator saying to buy? I want to buy something. Let's assume I want to buy something. What is the indicator saying?
Bro, you're putting me on the spot here. Okay, well, Lux Algo is telling me I can start buying.
Lux Algo. I want Algo.
Hold on.
Easy Algo.
I want to see if Easy Algo tells me.
Easy Algo. I want Easy Algo. I'm only interested in.
Okay.
Is it your
Oh, there we go.
No, they always say happy birthday. I don't know why. They always say it's my birthday. Okay, so yeah, Easy Algo is not ready yet on DYDX. Easy Algo is going to tell us to go long when DYDX breaks through that region.
Dylan, give me something to trade. I've got itchy fingers, bro.
You're putting me under pressure.
Oh my God.
I'm in DYDX anyway, though. Sorry, guys, as you were.
Oh, now I'm laughing. That was funny.
Run likes to push buttons and trade, and he doesn't know what a stop loss is. Okay,
Exactly.
Where were we now? Before we got
I have
interrupted,
no clue.
I was going to show you comp. Okay, so here's Curve. Again, this is in my DeFi collection here on 2Bit. That's what I was saying. 2Bit. In the description, special offers there. KYC friendly. Coincall, we're trading options. I'm doing AI stuff in there for you guys. So grab both of them. We can do it together. Right, here's Curve. Broke this trend. We had somebody, one of our viewers, asked me to chart this the other day. And we looked at this guy and we said, cool, wait for the 382, wait for the trend break. We got both. We broke the 200-day. And now for me, Curve is looking decent. So time for Curve to potentially push higher. It had so much fun. There was so much damage done to Curve. But if you look at these upper targets here, it's well worth the risk of a small little position here. Worst case, we're going to get stopped out there. And best case, you're looking at some big moves here. 82, we've got 1.1, we've got 1.27. So there's some massive targets here. For Curve, I see Sheldon's just jumped into my show. What's happening, bro? There's a lot of shows today. There's a lot of shows. Run just walked into my office as well. Started asking me for a trade from Seth's indicator. Couldn't get it. Sheldon, you're on mute or something there, bro. I can't hear you. Okay, comp. Let me show you comp.
There we go. There we go. What's up?
What's happening? No, what's happening?
Hola.
What's up?
Okay, so here's the reason I like comp. Again, fundamentally, I don't know much about comp, to be honest. For me, chart-wise, it was a complete lagger. and it fitted into my DeFi idea and my DeFi portfolio thing. So what have I got for comp? I've got consolidation and accumulation here above the 50-day MA. Okay, that is interesting to me. So we've got a nice support band running here on comp, around about 49.6, and I've highlighted these exit areas. So if things go south with comp, exit zones for comp, 48, and if we lose 46.5, those are exit plays for me for comp. If comp starts pumping, well, it's going to be a fun little trade because I've got a tiny position here. If it starts breaking up and we get this retest and it ties in with these horizontals here and we start cooking here, we're going to add to this comp and we're going to turn it into a big size. So that is my strategy here. So right now, comp, horizontal 50-day MA needs to hold. If we start losing those regions, I'm bailing. If we lose this 48 and if we lose this 46.5, those are the exit zones. And upside for me, it's pretty decent for comp, at least to the 618, 32%. Do you have any trades for us, Shelby?
Yes, I do. Okay, let's go.
Give us a long, bro.
Okay, so obviously again with this time, I'm focusing on a little bit of zooming in. So I was looking at Bitcoin, you know, little pullback, but what I like about it is I like the little dominance turn, yeah, and I'm really hoping, look at this, we're getting really close to the momentum line to lose the 1 hour to go down. So that's what we're possibly waiting for. But there's a couple short-term trades that I'm looking that's triggering here, and it's the ones I was speaking about a little bit earlier. Just have a look here quickly. I saw Cardano popped, which was really nice. Sorry, my list just changed here. Let me just see where it is. I like the music, bro. I need music on mine.
Wow.
That was a vibe.
DJ and Dave mixed it for me.
David wrote
Oh, he did?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why? Wait. Let me just look here quickly where this... I got the wrong list here. Okay, hold on. So, we obviously spoke on 𝗧𝗵𝗂𝗶𝗰 just now. About... So, let me just quickly sort out my list here. I don't know why it changes.
Okay, Bruce is going to give us an unfire trade here.
So there's a couple of short-term ones here. So we obviously spoke about Bitcoin Cash earlier, and we spoke about the important level here. Like, just keep an eye on all these 15 minutes now, because the fact that you're getting that little dominance peak to the downside, you are starting to pop here. So these are usually like nice little short-term signals. We're quite bullish on the higher time frame, but you know, short-term signals for a nice push up, and obviously protecting yourself under these lows here. So I'm seeing it with quite a bit of these tokens. I think I saw it. Let's just actually have a look. I think it's 𝗏 token as well. So you can see 𝗏 very close to a trend break over there. We look at things like Theta, very close for a little trend break over there. You know, it's just zooming in and looking at a few of these. Another one, obviously a nice one, is there's GRT. Yep. Right out there now. There's your stop loss.
This is the half of degen. These guys know we do 15 minutes here. They know.
Exactly. Couple of couple of short-term trades here. So I think it looks really good. I think the other one I was looking at as well was XRP. There's XRP popping his head out. So there's a couple. And just know at any moment now, we'll obviously see how Bitcoin is, but any moment now, I think we're gonna have this little dominance. This dominance fall and a little altcoin catch up. So I think some 15-minute charts make sense. Make some sense at the moment. Yeah. Come on. Okay, much love, guys. I'm gonna pop to the other one. I just wanted to say what's up. Hit the like button. There's not enough likes here, guys. I need to like Dylan shows more. We got to get it out more. So like it. I want to see. Yeah, I want a lot more likes. Yes. Okay, much love, brother. I'll see you guys later. Ciao.
Do we have the right likeage here, Bruce?
I think we... Oh, yeah. 545. We're back on track.
Congratulations. You guys have earned it. You have earned the beast. Okay.
Well, I'm going to show you a trade not to take right now, and then I'll show you a trade that I'm getting in.
Okay. So, show us the one you're getting into. Show us the one you're getting into.
What I'm getting into is not 𝗏𝗏. I mean, just look at this for a sec. Someone was asking for it. 𝗏𝗏, TRB, Wild World, Coin, all those, they ran when the market was dormant, but right now the interest has gone back to normal tokens. This broke through all the levels, broke through the 618, broke the 786, lost the 50-day moving average, and who knows if it's going to find support at that level. So for me, it's hands off on 𝗫𝗏. For those who are asking, the one I'm really interested in is 𝗬𝗏𝗏.
Oh, good. We've got people asking about this one.
Yeah. No, this is one I've actually been watching. It's been consolidating over here. It's coming back down. It actually already, let me zoom in just a bit. It actually already just wicked down. I like to look when you see a wick like this, where it wicks down and pumps back up. I love it because it gets that out of the way, right? Because oftentimes we get caught by those in entrances. So now it's just kind of working its way down. I'd love to find support right at the 7.867 level, and then go from there. The 618 is right over here. It's already tagged it, but it's right off the trend line. So anywhere between kind of where it is right now, like down there to this area, would to me be a lovely, lovely entrance right in that area. And I'll post this in Snapper Club as soon as we're done here. But I think it's going to come down just a bit more, and we've got a great entrance. And from there, the first TP would be around 925.
Okay, and remember, guys, if you don't dip into that box, you've always got that trend as backup. So if it starts running away from you early, then you have that backup play. Always a spare play there is that trend break and retest. So yeah, nice, looking good,
and
good.
And I'm also looking at building the DYDX. I don't know if you did cover it, but DYDX is also just coming right up to that 618 level.
Yes.
This is pretty. This to me is really pretty.
So I've started. Yeah, that was the first token I spoke about today.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm building longs here. We just got to understand it might want to come down to the trend. Might be one more sell here, but yeah, I'm loving DYDX. I think it hasn't been given enough love. And we're gonna give it some.
Yep. So there's that.
ORDI's pumping.
Yep.
Oh, guys, did anyone buy this ORDI now that we're talking about? Please let me know. Look at this, Bruce.
No, show me. Oh, God.
Guys, please tell me you bought this. Please tell me you bought this. I couldn't buy this because I was here streaming.
Yeah. Oh, good grief.
Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, Surf got it. Good. Surf Ranch got it.
You got it.
Nice. Okay, guys, I'm happy that you got that. Let's see what Stacks did. Tiny little bounce for Stacks. Okay, so the play was ORDI. The play was ORDI all day. Okay. Well, guys, I'm happy for you. I see we moved the market there. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm happy for you guys. I didn't get a chance to click any buttons though, unfortunately.
Me too.
Guys, next time I'm pausing the show so that I can.
Oh yeah. So hold on a second. I got to take a trade.
Okay, Bruce, I'm adding your screen here again.
Okay.
What did you have there?
Well, I was just because people were asking about it, I did take a look at TIA, which is not bad. It's come down. It broke up resistance, broke through it, break, retest SR flip, and it came down and tested the 618. So this looks like it's getting pretty ripe. If it either breaks the trend line, then it's probably gonna. I'd watch it like on the 15-minute, or if it comes right back down to the 618. That support is pretty darn solid. Might be a pretty good entrance. If you lose that entrance, then it's obviously clear that the 786 below intersects the trend line, and that could be your second shot at it for TIA. And the other one people asked about was Fetch, which is, in my mind, not quite ripe yet. It's looking good. It's consolidated. It broke through this level. It's been stair-stepping up. Let me zoom in a little more. Stair-stepping up. It's coming down to retest over here. I would love to see it get closer to the 382 or hit the trend line. That trend line is confirmed by 4 or 5 touches. So at anywhere in this region from trend line down to there would probably be a pretty cool entrance for Fetch.
Nice, Bruce. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here is WLD. I think a little bit of patience here, but you can see what's going on.
Really?
Quite simple. This is the daily. Okay.
Yeah.
Supports. Watch this region here. We've got support 2.3, and watch this trend. You might get this trend break daily. Again, we don't really know where this thing can go. Newish token. But yeah, if you're a fan of WLD, might be something going on there.
It's interesting because it's interesting because yesterday Craig said he took it off his list because it was messing with him too much.
Look, it's a tricky one to trade. Ashley, please stop shouting at me, Ashley. Here's E&J for you. Ashley, I don't want to leave you out. Okay, here it is. Here's E&J. Let's see what we got. Ashley, I'll have you know, I was pulling it up, getting it ready for you. It didn't magically just appear here. I did see your comments. And, you know, we're here to serve. We're here to help you guys. Okay, so let's keep it simple. Let's see what's actually happened here. Okay, we've had a trend break. Cool. Okay, let's look for pullback areas. Let's see what we got there. Okay, there was a nice hot zone down there. And then let's look at this region here. Ashley, let me know, are you a 15-minute trader? Are you a scalper? What are you looking for here? This is the 12-hour. Okay, this looks decent. 382. Okay, you can see why. It's got some horizontals supporting it. Okay, supports here, resistance there, resistance now, broken up, hopefully, support now. Okay, so 0.314 and your backup region, this also makes sense to me. Trend here, horizontals, 0.299. Okay, so Ashley, I hope your day is going to be better with your update. Okay, let's guys, let's look at a couple more here. Okay, XRP pushing this resistance band again. Could be something happening here. So XRP update could be PEPE flying. Let's see, stacks nothing. ORDI's pumping. Okay, let's get FTM out. Guys, the FTM trade was a couple of days back, the big one, the long. But there are potential entries along the way. It doesn't mean you don't get new entries. It just means your entries are less attractive, and they become sort of more scalper type levels here. I've just been load shed, so I've lost one of my screens. Give me 1 second here. I am moving my mouse around. Just count to 10 here. Guys in South Africa, they turn off the power. Yeah. Like the power runs out and then they have to switch it back on. It's quite a thing.
I can cover Arbitrum if you're asking about if you want.
Yeah. They've given me my power.
Oh, here we go. You're back.
Okay.
Kind of.
Here we go. Okay, guys. So Phantom, your best entry was obviously lower down, as you know. Let's dial in and see what we can make of this here on the 1 hour, because if it's going to move, we could potentially get something here on the short term. So let's see. Okay, and we're looking at a trend. So you actually saw what Sheldon was looking at just now on the 15 minutes. Look for a trend here. Look for this trend break. Let's go 15 minutes. And look at that. Okay, so you can see your supports here, 618. Okay, nice little 618 here. And here, just let this play out. So you can see nice little horizontal here on the 15 minutes. So what you want to do, you just want to be patient. Let it pop here and let it find support now on this horizontal and trend. And then you should be okay. So again, we're at resistance now. We had trend resistance, we had horizontal. You want to pop up, just get that support on these lower time frames, and then you're away. But remember, these 15-minute things and these candles and things, guys, they are a riskier game that you are playing. Okay, Bruce, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, brother.
Good luck there at Sniper Club. Guys, Sniper Club, there's a link in the description. If you want to hang with us, send us charts. Bruce is in there, beast moding it, sending out trade setups. And he's a bit of a degen as well, and but an excellent trader. Shot, Bruce, thank you. Guys, potential short-term move happening now here on BTC. So just a little recap where we are, BTC. We really want that dominance to reject. I just want to show you one more time this dominance here on the weekly. You can see this is quite a big region now for dominance. You can see we've got potential rejection area now. So if we get this rejection, we can even just look for a move to this trend even, and that's going to unlock some of these altcoins. So again, eyes on this level, this dominance, dial into it, 15 minutes, 1 hour. If that thing starts dumping and BTC is floating around, then these altcoins are going to start firing. So make sure you have your good entries. And remember, if things reverse and they go against you, remember that's why we have stop losses. And trading is trading. Trading isn't you are right every time. You are right sometimes. Make sure when you are wrong, you have risk management. Okay, Bruce, thank you. Guys, that was great as usual. We will see you tomorrow. Hopefully have a guest on my show tomorrow. I'm working on something cool, so hopefully we'll have that ready for you. And if not, we're going to come out with some more bangers as well. If the market's green, you know what we're going to be doing tomorrow. If the market's red, well, we're going to be looking at solid areas for you, and we're going to find those buy zones, because ultimately we're going to win this fight with these altcoins. And it's going to be great fun. So guys, we're going to see you tomorrow. If I can find my flame again. I can't find my flame. Wait, let me find this flame. There it is. Okay, later, guys.